Steve Bowers and
Cassandra Fuller.
welcoming you to this virtual Six in the City. And a lot of a lot of things going on in our community, concerned about COVID cases and everything else. And we carry those COVID briefings at EPlus TV6 every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. and then repeat them later if you're looking for that information. And it's streamed as well. So anyway, we'll keep you up to date on what's going on. Got a busy show today.
We do have a busy show as usual. So today we're going to talk to Julie Daniels. She's with the Chamber. They've got a Spark event coming up.
Okay.
Will Lovelady's going to be talking, so we'll hear about what his topic is. And then our neighbor from down the road, Chris
Okay.
Grubb's Grocery, they had their 5th anniversary and it was successful. And then he's got an announcement to make about a pickup location.
Okay.
And then Shelley Hales, she's also our neighbor up the street.
Yes, she is.
He is with, I know this acronym, and you're probably going to have to help me, Southwest Tennessee Area.
Agency on Aging and Disabilities.
That's it. He's going to be here to
Thanks
talk.
to Janet Wilbanks. Thanks to Janet Wilbanks. Shelley will clarify all of that.
In small print, and I
Yeah.
couldn't read it. So that should make you feel a little bit better.
A little bit better, yeah.
And then our other neighbor, we just got all kinds of neighbors.
All the neighbors from downtown. That's right.
Mr. Bruce Bond with the West Tennessee Farmers Market is here. He's going to give us a little bit of update on what's available at the farmers market. And then Ginger Williams is here. She is board member and director of development with Scarlet Rope Project.
Okay.
She's
Very
going to talk
important work.
about what Scarlet Rope Project is and maybe how we can help. And then President and CEO of United Way of West Tennessee, Matt Marshall, is here. He's going to talk a little bit about supporting our nonprofits during this challenging time.
Will Burton is going to be our entertainment today. We're delighted to have him, and we'll be right back as we continue this virtual Six in the City.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we use EPlus broadband at both of our locations. We use digital x-rays at both of our offices, and we need the high-speed access to be able to submit all of our x-rays electronically for the insurance companies. Installation was simple. We experienced little to no downtime. I would highly recommend EPlus broadband to anyone in the commercial market. The reliability is second to none, and the service is the best.
Doing what's never been done. The American Public Power Association includes over 2,000 local public utility systems. Over 15 years, the APPA has presented RP3 awards, recognizing system reliability, safety, workforce development, and improvement. JA in 2020 not only received the top-level Diamond RP3 award, it was presented to JA for the 7th time. No utility has been so recognized. Honored Public Power, another part of JEA today.
Where is the American spirit? It's right here, in the people of West Tennessee. Every day, people walk through these doors to selflessly help others, to give without expecting anything in return. So where is the American spirit? It's right here, in the people of Lifeline, our community's blood bank, where we all come together to help each other, and the American spirit thrives.
Ask what you can do for your country.
Steve Bowers and Cassandra Fuller welcoming you back to this virtual Six in the City. I'm hearing news from them that I had I must be getting completely out of touch, Fuller, when I start getting news from you. You know what I mean?
Right.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. I mean, it's
News for me.
not a bright and intelligent person. It's just I always figured I wasn't.
You're
know
always
what's
in
going
the
on
know.
with the community.
And for one time, I'm in the know with you. I feel
Breaking news to me is like, what? I didn't know that. Have you ever heard me say that to you?
No, never.
What? I didn't know that. Well, anyway, it happened today.
That on
Well,
record.
right in the middle of all this is Julie Daniels. I'm going to blame it on her, you know.
Go ahead. Everybody else does.
Yeah, Julie Daniels is with us from the chamber. Good to see you, Julie.
You as well. Good to
All
see
right.
you both.
Great to see everybody. Great to have this contact with folks and living in isolation out here. Well, you know, I guess a big old open-end question is what's going on with the chamber.
Well, believe it or not, we're making some plans for a lot of different things coming up. And
Okay.
of course, we've got a virtual event coming up. And then we've actually got something we're doing with United Way I'll talk about as well. Where you'll have to wear your mask and social distance. So, so I don't know what you want first, but
Well, let's talk about Spark.
okay. Spark is coming up. It's going to be July 16th at 10 a.m. It's with Will Lovelady. You might know him. You might see him around. He's got the Sticks and Smoke I guess you call that a trailer, I'm not sure.
Okay.
A mobile lounge. It's a
Okay.
mobile cigar lounge. That'd be the best thing to
Okay.
say. And he's actually going to talk about, it's called Getting Out of Your Own Way. So he's going to talk about, you know, sometimes our paralysis, sometimes we're scared of doing things and moving out of our comfort zone, or our busyness can keep us from growing our business or making the pivot we need to do, especially this day and age, especially right now in these times. So he's going to talk about, you know, I guess getting out of your comfort zone, not being afraid to pivot, try new things with your business.
Okay.
Getting out of your own way, basically, is it.
One way I oversimplify, I guess, in describing, you know, he's got a rolling cigar store, right?
I guess so.
I mean, kind of a mobile. I mean, you think about a cigar store, I mean, but he's been very successful in doing fundraisers and special events, showing up, people invite him to come out to parties and whatever. So it's quite an entrepreneurial step.
I think I've seen it. I haven't been in it, but Julie, correct me if I'm wrong. It's like a little kind of lounge area where you can actually go in and sit and smoke cigars.
Yeah, you smoke cigars. I mean,
I've seen it actually online more. So yeah, it is.
Can't just do that everywhere. So he's going to talk about making that turn as an entrepreneur then.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely.
Now, this is a virtual, the virtual Spark is what this is.
It is virtual. It's at on the 16th, 10 a.m. You'll register though, and you'll get your Zoom link after you register. We're doing this with the Co, and they're handling the registration, and they'll send you a Zoom link, and then you'll be good to go.
So where do we go to register? Do we go to the Chamber's website or the Co's?
You can go to the Chamber's website. We have it on our calendar of events. You can also go to our Facebook page and the Co's Facebook page, and we'll have it there as well. So got you covered, I hope.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Should be easy enough. We've all gotten accustomed to Zoom, so it should be no problem.
Now, what is our non-virtual event where we actually get out other than social distancing? What are we going to be doing?
This is something, and Matt Marshall may talk about this a little bit more later with United Way. We're co-hosting.
Yes.
Yeah, we're co-hosting Be the Change film series on equity and justice, which starts actually this Saturday. It's an outdoor film screening, and it's going to be every Saturday evening at 8:00, starting the 11th, which is a Saturday, and going through August the 1st at different locations. Matter of fact, the first one is at North Park on this Saturday at 8:00. Wear those masks and social distance. So it's all about, talking about equity and justice. And
you bring your lawn chairs and that kind of stuff, blanket, whatever.
Yeah, bring your lawn chair.
Okay. So we're going to the movie starting, and that'll be every week.
Every Saturday at 8:00 at different locations. Again, you can look at our Facebook and you can find out what movie's coming up. 13th is coming up this Saturday, then Selma the next Saturday. And then we've got a couple of others, Free State of Jones and then Just Mercy. So different.
What is it? JacksonTN.com. It's got the calendar.
Yes, that is. It's also on the calendar.
Like I said, Will is going to get into detail of that, I think, coming up a little bit later.
Yeah.
Well, Julie, it's very good to see you.
You as well.
Absolutely. Glad things are going as well as they can be for you and for the chamber and everybody else during all this. All right.
Thank you.
Well, thanks a lot.
Good to see y'all.
When we come back, we're going to find out about Grubb's Grocery, big 5th anniversary, and an entrepreneur. They're going to expand, right? We're going to find out about that as we continue this 6 in the City.
Tune to the Travel Channel. Say it, watch it. It's that easy with the power of voice control. Set up OnePass for the Warriors. Catch all the action with the power of voice control.
Need to check your bill balance? Set a payment extension. Get outage notifications. With JEA, it's easy. Text. When you enroll in JEA Alerts, you open all those possibilities. To enroll, text JOIN, J-O-I-N, to 53248. Text JOIN to 53248. If your cell phone number is current, two-way texting is yours. Real-time communication, direct customer service with JEA today.
I'm Mark Taylor. I'm the owner of Renew Biomedical Services based out of here in Jackson, Tennessee. We're a provider of biomedical services for medical professionals. At Renew Biomedical, our use of telecom is of utmost importance. We have to reach our customers in a timely fashion so we can diagnose and service their equipment needs. So EPlus broadband allows Renew Biomedical to connect effectively with our customers in whichever way they choose, via email, phone, Skype, teleconferencing, in any way you can imagine.
Welcome back to this Six of the City. Steve Bowers and Cassandra Fuller with you. We got several folks from downtown that are with us in this show. Chris Felder is with us. Grubb's Grocery, celebrating the 5th anniversary. So congratulations, Chris.
Steve, thank you. Thank you. Really, I really appreciate it. It's nice to still be here after 5 years.
Well, I think we shared every year when you first came to town. I thought, well, that's not going to make it, friends. You know?
That's right. I know. Well, hey, look, I heard that a lot of times. That's hard. We were determined not to let that happen.
Yeah. Chris, what has been the key to the success? I'm sorry.
I know we're just.
See, you know, who knows? You know, you work hard. You hope you bring people the things that they want, and if you don't, you adapt so that you do bring those things. And you know, we're not. I've said this to many people. We're not the same store that we were 5 years ago. It's a different store now. I'm proud to say business has been really strong, and the truth is, Jackson has just supported it. That's why we're here. That's the bottom line.
What have been the key changes that you've seen in 5 years, Chris?
A lot of
what you originally expected to do here.
Yeah, so a lot of things. You know, one of the things I like to tell people is kombucha. When I first came here, I thought, I don't know if Jackson's going to buy kombucha, so we just did a little bit of kombucha. We have I don't know, 60 linear feet of kombucha now that we sell. We sell it on draft. We sell it in different flavors. You know, all different flavors. Things like that have been really interesting. And so you just change as you know, you discover what people really want. What you think they want might not be what you end up doing. So we've just sort of adapted over the years, and I think that's worked for it. You know?
Well, Grubb's Grocery in its 5th anniversary year has been a success story. And I guess a lesson to every entrepreneur, right?
Well, you know, the lesson truly is do what you love to do and work hard at doing it. You know, people sort of chide me. I have friends that chide me for working all the time. I like to work. I enjoy it. It's fun. And luckily I love my job, so it's easy to do. But yeah, you know, entrepreneurship is not for the faint of heart. It's really great rewards, but it's also a lot of challenges.
Or for the lazy people either.
You can't be lazy. That doesn't work.
No, it does not work. You actually have to put some time in.
You do. Absolutely.
Well, Chris, what does this change? You're talking about doing something up north now. What's happening?
Yeah. So, Steve, one of the questions you asked about how we've changed over the years. One of the things that we've heard constantly is, when are you going to be up north? And we're not, honestly, you know, I'm not ready for a north store just yet. We still have our sea legs. We're getting our sea legs still. But it just so happens that with the COVID, when that sort of came about in March, we started trying to make a beeline to get in the store online so that we could do online sales and curbside delivery. Because that's what everybody wanted. You know, my fear was that people wouldn't be able to come in the store. So we got the store online, and we had one option in that when you order online, you can come downtown and pick up your delivery at your specified time. And so, you know, I just thought about that limitation combined with all of the people who said, we wish you were up north. We project in August, we'll open August 1st with a pickup location up north. So it'll be sort of where, you know, you order online, let us know when you want to pick it up. You have a choice of picking up downtown or up north, and then we bring it out to your car. It's not a full store, but we'll have everything that Grubb's Grocery carries, including deli items.
Where will that be?
Yeah, where's it located?
It's on Bowling Drive, 38305, right south of the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're really excited about it. I think it's the next progression for us.
Okay.
Towards another store, and of course delivery.
So
Chris, how big an item has lunch become for you?
Lunch is it brings a lot of traffic. You know, we have two big sort of in the bell curve, two of the peaks in the day are in the evening around 5 to 6, and then lunchtime is always busy. We do a good lunch every day.
So, Chris, to take advantage of that north pickup, all we need to do is go online to Grubb's Grocery and order.
Absolutely. So right now you can go to grubbsgrocery.com. It's actually grubbsgrocery.com/shop, but you can still go to the homepage and click the shop button. The entire store is online. For people that call and say how much is, you know, they want to check prices or whatever, inventory, whatever is in stock, they can go online and look now. So yeah, you'll be presented with two choices. One is for curbside in downtown, and then curbside in the North Jackson.
Awesome. Well, that's great. That's good news. That's
Thank
now
you.
close to us.
We're real excited. Thank you.
Well, that's exciting. Well, Chris, you know, great to have you as a neighbor downtown, and congratulations on the success, and much appreciate what you've done for this city.
Thanks, guys. Always appreciate you. Thanks
Always good to have you.
Good to see you, Chris.
His first Zoom experience. We all got through it.
That's right. See, you did great. And
I don't know about that.
Nobody.
It's good to have you with us. We'll see you soon, Chris. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
We're going to the main stage, as we say here. We welcome the very, very talented Will Burton. Will, good to see you, and take it away.
Stuck on you. I got this feeling way deep in my soul that I just can't move. And I'm on my way. I needed a friend. And the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Yes, I'm on my way. Mighty glad you stayed. Stuck on you. I've been a fool too long. I guess it's time for me to come on home. And I'm on my way. So hard to see that a woman like you could wait around on a man like me. Yes, I'm on my way. I'm mighty glad you stayed. Oh, I'm leaving on that midnight train tomorrow. And I know just where I'm going. I packed up my troubles and I'm going all away. 'Cause this time, little darling, I'm coming home to stay. Stuck on you. Got this feeling down deep in my soul that I just can't. Yes, I'm on my way. Needed a friend. And the way I feel now, I guess I'll be with you till the end. Yes, I'm on my way. Mighty glad to stay.
With EPlus broadband and Watch TV everywhere, you can now take your TV on the go. Just visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to sign up. Then you're all set to catch your favorite shows, movies, and sports wherever and whenever you want on any internet-connected device. Choose from our growing selection of networks from your cable package at no extra charge. Visit WatchTVEverywhere.com to learn more. It's easy to sign up for EPlus Broadband's TV Everywhere.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Here at the Emergency Operations Center, we rely on EPlus broadband fiber network to better serve Madison County. With high-speed internet, we track storms and natural disasters in real time. Also, fiber internet gives us the speed to host training classes preparing responders from all over the county and state. The phone system allows us flexibility to stay in contact and make conference calls with both in and out of the office with local, state, and federal agencies. Connectivity is an important part of emergency management.
And Cassandra Fuller, welcoming you back to this virtual Six in the City. And our guest in this segment is Shelley Hale with the Southwest Area Agency on Aging and Disability, and a lot of great work goes on there. Shelley, it's good to see you, by the way. Good to have you with us.
Thanks so much.
The COVID impact has been, pronounced in several segments of the community. It has been extremely hard on the senior population of this state. That's where most of our fatalities have been. It's been a life-constraining thing. What's happening with your program as a result of all this?
Sure. So it has been, like you said, incredibly hard for older adults. The governor has included them in his last 3 executive orders as far as older adults who go to senior centers, and they've closed those centers to try to limit exposure. We know that older adults are in a high risk group. So what our agency has tried to do through the My Ride program is get folks to their doctor's appointments that are still happening, make sure they've got grocery delivery in place, prescription delivery in place, and any errands they need run. We've been able to do that. Through our home delivered meals program, we've been able to deliver 65,000 meals in the past 3 months to older adults.
Okay. Extremely important because, like I said, it's been an isolating thing for every segment of the community, but particularly for older citizens. And I think one of the real challenges at the very point when we're beginning to open back the collective living facilities and assisted living facilities and everything else, they've been closed off again. So it's been months since some have been able to see family members. It's just
and it's been really, you understand the need to try to protect this population because they are incredibly vulnerable to complications from COVID. But at the same time, it's really been heartbreaking, the social isolation that we're seeing and the depression rates that we're seeing.
So you've been able to get meals delivered, and My Ride is still functioning out there. And I know you could use some more volunteers.
We can always use more volunteers here in Madison County. We've got about 25 folks who are waiting for the My Ride services. So as soon as we get volunteers in place, we're able to take those folks off. We've changed our policies a little bit in order to provide a little bit of protection where the rider now sits in the back seat instead of the front seat. Everybody's wearing a mask. We're not going into the doctor's office with them, but we're getting them through the door. So we've made a few changes, but no, the program is still fully operational. And we'd really love to be able to serve everybody who's in need.
Shelley, if people want to volunteer, how do they go about doing that?
Sure, all they need to do, they can go to our website at swtdd.org, or they can just give us a call at 668-6967.
What is there special training or anything that's necessary for all this, or what are the requirements, Shelley?
You have to have a car that's in good repair, hopefully one that you can keep clean, which is why I don't volunteer all the time. But no, have a good driving record, and be over the age of, we'd like over the age of 18 if possible. But we do training with folks if they want CPR training. We're glad to do that. We're glad to put them through AARP driving class if they need a discount on their insurance. Of course, we provide additional insurance. We talk about how to work with older adults. Anything that the person might need, we provide that training for on the front end, and then we let them go and they're able to pick the rides they want online, and hopefully they can volunteer with us at least 3 hours a month.
3 hours a month is what you're looking for.
That's it.
Okay.
So if somebody needs a ride, do they go to the website or call, do it the same way by going to the website or calling?
If the persons need a ride, they just call in. We put the ride into our database, and then the volunteer can get online, see what rides are available or need to be picked up this week. If it's in their neighborhood or if it's their schedule, they go ahead and assign the ride to themselves and call the rider and let them know they'll be picking them up.
And this is a free service that you guys provide, right?
Most of our services are free. This particular service, it's $2 a ride.
$2 a ride. Okay.
Shelley, you're utilized most often for what? Is doctor's appointments, grocery pickup? What all are you doing?
Most of the time most of the time it is physician's appointments. So that and the pharmacy are usually our biggest two. Of course, we do a lot of beauty shop. We go to.
Now, you got to throw in those hair appointments.
That's right. We go to veterinary offices if they have a pet that needs medical care. So yeah, we're all over.
We're talking about the My Ride program, and it's been a successful one developed here. It's also in what other counties in West Tennessee, Kelly?
Currently in Henderson County and soon to be in Hardin County, but we have got almost 25 programs across the state. I think we're at 24 right now.
I know it's growing. Big salute to you, Shelly, Keita, and everybody that's involved with that, because it's been a tremendous success. Y'all hit a real home run.
Thank you so much.
Folks, go to swtd.com. Is that it? SWTD?
That's it.
Okay.
Find out.
Shelly, it's designed for people that are what age now?
60 and older.
60 and older that for whatever reasons do not have transportation or access to transportation.
That's right. It's usually for folks who need a little bit more hands-on assistance, door through door.
Okay, great. Shelly, thank you very much.
Thanks, Shelly.
Thank you both.
We're thrilled to have this guy back with us, and he's been a guest of ours before. Extremely talented man, and we welcome once again to the main stage, Will Burton. Will.
When you can't find the light that guides you on a cloudy day, when the stars ain't shining bright, you feel like you've lost your way. When the candlelight of home burns so very far away, oh, you gotta let your soul shine, just like my daddy used to say. He used to say, soul shine, it's better than sunshine, it's better than moonshine, it's damn sure better than the rain. Oh, now people don't mind, we all feel this way sometimes. You gotta let your soul shine, shine till the break of day. Grew up thinking I had it made, I could make it on my own. Life can take the strongest man and make him feel so alone. Now sometimes I feel a cold wind, it's blowing through my aching bone. Think back to what my daddy said. He said, boy, in the darkness before the dawn, let your soul shine. It's better than sunshine, it's better than moonshine, it's damn sure better than the rain. Oh, now people don't mind, we all feel this way sometimes. You gotta let your soul shine, shine till the break of day. Sometimes a man can feel this emptiness, like a woman is robbing of his very soul. A woman too, God knows she can feel like this. Yeah, when your world seems cold, you gotta let your spirit take control.
For the most reliable drinking water supply at the highest quality, reach for the tap. Our tap water is safe and continues to exceed all government requirements. For more information about our drinking water, visit www.jaxenergy.com/JEACCR.
Move over. It's the law. When approaching work vehicles or crews, move over to create a safety zone. It protects utility workers, law enforcement, firefighters, and emergency personnel. It's not an option. Slow down. It could save a life. Stay safe. Move over.
In communities across Tennessee, we feel the effects of opioid addiction. We all know someone touched by addiction. people we see every day, a neighbor, a friend, a family member. Please know there is help and hope. Together we can rise above and make recovery a reality. Neighbors working together, Tennessee together. If you or someone you love needs help for addiction, help is available. Visit tntogether.com for more information.
Hi, I'm Kedrick Perkins, PGA General Manager at Jackson Country Club. Jackson Country Club's amenities are true Southern hospitality. Championship golf course, fine dining, 6 tennis courts, junior Olympic pool and fitness. We pride ourselves in giving our members the best. Choosing JEA was a logical choice so that we could tie in our phone, internet, and cable solutions so that we can advance our next segment of technology.
Steve Bowers and Cassandra Fuller welcoming you back to this virtual 6 in the City. We welcome Bruce Bond, who is directing the West Tennessee Farmers Market downtown. And Bruce, when I think back, the farmers market came in the early 1990s, and that was kind of the first step, I think, in the real transformation that we're seeing now in downtown Jackson. I think it was just a big part of that.
Yes.
Because the fish market was still across the street, and the street ended right down the hill and all that other stuff. And so it was a key first step. And well, so how's it going with the market? I know COVID has disrupted a lot of things. It changes things, I guess, in the market. You say you're getting good vendor support and good vendor involvement and customer involvement.
Yeah, we have anywhere from 60 to 70 vendors here. Our hours have changed some. We are on modified hours for the farmers market. Vendors are coming in at 7, but they leave at 12:30. They start packing up at 12:30.
All right, so it's a shorter day for them.
What days of the week, Mr. Bruce?
That's Tuesday through Saturday from 7 to 12:30.
Yes.
The vendors start packing up. Yeah.
What are your heaviest traffic days, Bruce?
Saturday is our heaviest traffic.
Okay, so Saturday is the big day.
Oh,
vendors are there every day.
We have Tuesday and Wednesday is kind of slow. But tomorrow we'll have a fish truck here.
Okay.
And sweet corn is here. So we'll have someone from with sweet corn tomorrow and a fish truck, and probably most likely we'll have several other vendors with produce.
Okay. But Saturday's the big day.
Saturday's the famous donut truck day.
Oh yeah.
You always know where the donut truck is if you've never been down there, because you see a lot of people standing out waiting for those hot, fresh donuts.
Yes.
Bruce, what are you asking people to do as far as social distancing or mask or whatever? Do you need to wear a mask when you're at the market?
You have to wear masks. This the mandate came in with all the vendors, and we're asking customers also, our patrons, to wear masks, and the staff here is also wearing masks for the farmers market.
How are the merchants designated? We have that I guess what I call the main shed. I don't know. There are vendors there. Then there's some right across the street. Then there's some down Anderson Park and all this other stuff. How are they allocated, or does that represent something different by where they're placed?
We try to space them out some, but it's very hard, especially when you start having corn coming in, because we have like last Saturday, we had like 5 or 6 corn vendors coming in, and it's kind of getting hard here.
Okay.
It's a lot of
corn, and but it's challenging, but we handle it very well.
Mr. Bruce, I always heard that the large shed, that main shed, was vendors whose fruits and vegetables were grown in Tennessee, and then the outside shed is all other vendors. Is that correct?
Now, some of the vendors underneath shed too, it's homegrown also. So like we have several vendors that come from like Meaden or Medina one, and their produce is coming from Tennessee grown.
Okay.
Also, the other thing is like they can bring in produce from out of state.
Gotcha.
Like sometimes we have like watermelons and stuff like that coming in from, especially like from Missouri, Mississippi, Alabama. We have one vendor here that's selling Alabama peaches.
Ooh.
Then we
I didn't know that, Bruce. I bought some Georgia peaches the other day. If I'd known there's some Alabama peaches there, I'd I'll go look next time.
We will have Flippins peaches here coming in this coming Saturday.
Okay. All right.
What's been a popular item right now, Mr. Bruce?
Peaches and sweet corn.
Sweet corn.
Oh,
and
yeah.
beans.
Mm-hmm. So let's see what else has been popular. People starting to look for purple hull peas,
Oh yeah.
green beans. That's been popular. People are looking for like the purple hull peas, sweet corn. Let's see what else are they looking for. I've had several people ask for okra.
Okay. And for those who don't know or who have not been to the farmers market yet, it's not just about fruits and vegetables because you can get pastries, you can get breads, you can even get some flowers and herbs.
Flowers, herbs.
I saw some pottery there. There was some pottery there the other day, I think.
Yeah, we have one vendor that comes in with clay pots and that she makes her own. And let's see what else. We have a vendor that makes necklaces.
Okay. Just get all kinds of stuff at the farmers market.
It is a magic place. If you haven't been to the farmers market, you're missing a real treat. It's a great social occasion as well. And Bruce did a great job.
Wilburn sisters, they come down and make masks also.
Okay, great. All right.
Well, Mr.
Bruce, congratulations. It's good to have you with us. We salute you on the success of the market. 7 until 12:30, Tuesday through Saturday, the West Tennessee Farmers Market downtown. We're going to talk about the Scarlet Rope Project as we continue. This 6 in the City.
The SOAR Award, System Operational Achievement Recognition, presented by the American Public Gas Association, recognizes forward-thinking natural gas utilities that continually improve operation capabilities, adapt to challenges, and the changing demands of safe, reliable natural gas distribution. In 2019, the APGA Gold SOAR Award was presented the Natural Gas Division of JEA. System integrity, forward-thinking innovation, all a real part of JEA today.
At Southern Family Dentistry, we offer dental treatment for your entire family. We have the latest 3D digital x-ray system. We offer implants, veneers, teeth whitening, and all the other normal services you receive at the dental office. We have 2 offices, one in Milan and one in Jackson, and EPlus broadband telephone services allows us to connect both of those offices. It doesn't matter which office the patient calls, we have the ability to speak to that patient at either location.
Experience something new with View It Video on Demand. Now you can preview and rent movies with your remote. Press the TiVo button to go to the home screen. Select View It on Demand to get started. Browse new movie releases and events. Select what you want to watch, then rent. There's even free stuff. You'll find karaoke songs, fun screensavers for your TV, videos for the kids, and more. Experience more with TiVo and View It Video on Demand.
Steve Bowers and Cassandra Fuller welcoming you back to this 6 in the City. And Ginger Williams is with us. She's a busy lady in this life, does real estate and everything else, but she's with us today because of her work as director. You're the board chair, right, of the Scarlet Rope Project?
I'm on the board and I'm the director of development, which just means that I was volunteering a lot of time and they were like, let's give her a title. So I was helping out a lot with the
So you're responsible for the fundraising, among other things then?
Well, some fundraising and connecting with sponsors and marketing is the main thing that I do. And we just finished up Crawfest and raised $30,000. That was our largest fundraiser of the year. And it was a lot of fun. We were actually down at the farmers market. So
it was amazing. I was down there that night. It was amazing to see the turnout. It was just
yes, but also it was awesome to see how many people just showed up, took their, wanted to social distance, and picked up Crawfest and left. So we were able to make more money than we thought we would. We actually beat our numbers from last year, even with COVID. So
wow, that's amazing.
Yeah.
For people who don't know, tell us what Scarlet Rope Project does.
So Scarlet Rope Project provides a place of healing for survivors of sex trafficking. So what we don't do is what the TBI does, and that's knock down doors and rescue people and arrest people. That's what we let the police and the TBI do. But we work closely with them as a resource. There's actually 3 parts to Scarlet Rope. We do sex traffic awareness, some education. We actually go into do training for police officers, teachers, churches. We have seen that is actually the #1 way that sex trafficking can be fought against is just awareness. The over controlling boyfriend, sometimes there's more to it than that. and it really is everywhere. It's pervasive. We've had women come through the program that have college degrees. We've had women from the military. We've had 60-year-old women. We've had 18-year-old women. So, but the main thing is that we provide a place of healing for them. And they've gone through something like JACOA, gone to a place where they've gotten clean first. And then they come into our program and they spend about 2 years of pretty intense counseling, doing EMDR, trauma counseling, and just trying to figure out how to live a normal life. And it's, they're very brave to do it. It's very difficult what they do and what the staff does. But we have great trauma-informed counselors that stay with the women 24 hours a day. Even at night, they, wake up in the middle of the night having nightmares, and we have people right there on staff take care of them. So that's where most of the donations go, is towards staff that can stay there all day with them to provide mentorship and guidance and things like that. So, but it looks very normal in the house.
Does the court system refer them to you? Do they find you?
Sometimes. Sometimes we get them from other sex trafficking organizations that might be full. So we network with organizations all over the place, particularly, in Nashville, there's Thistle Farms. We try to stay involved with a lot of people, but we get referrals from, we have a good relationship with RAP. We have a good relationship with JACOA. And it's important that all those nonprofits, that they work together, because we all do certain things. And so we try to support each other, but the TBI sometimes refers us. But really, we're looking for women who are ready to get that healing, and that's just it's a huge journey for them to do, to decide to do that. So,
what's a typical day at Scarlet Root Project?
It looks kind of like your normal day. So they get up and they do Bible study and fix breakfast. They learn how to meal plan. Some of them are working on getting their high school diplomas. They've never done that before. And the thing that's probably different is that they have to do a lot of counseling. So they do EMDR and go to a counselor a couple of times a week. But we try to take them horseback riding sometimes, or bowling, or go see a movie. And several of them, kind of at the end of the program, will actually go and get regular jobs and just be out in the community. And they're just people that you wouldn't know, you wouldn't know that they had been trafficked. So, but anyway,
you guys have a website?
We do, scarletroadproject.com. And if, signing up for the e-newsletter is probably the easiest way to keep up with what's going on. And we're always looking for more sponsors and donors. Volunteers is a little bit harder because you have to be trauma informed to be able to work with the women. But we are always looking for people who want to support us.
Well, thank you.
It's good to have you with us. It's scarletroadproject.com, right?
Yep.
All right. We'll see you soon. Continue best in your work.
Thanks so much.
Back to the main stage, as we say here, we welcome once again the very talented Will Burton. Will.
Matter what you do, there's nothing that hurts as bad. Just chasing after something you know that you can't have. And just like every time I watch you walk away, I kick myself for not saying what I need to say. But when I close my eyes, I see us together, your hand in mine, headed for forever, and I don't want to wake up from this dream. But I'm keeping it in the best I can. You just smile, you don't understand when we say I love you. We don't mean the same thing. If you open your eyes, we can be a good thing. sun comes up, I wake up and you're gone. It's just a reminder you ain't ever mine for long. But when I close my eyes, I see us together, your hand in mine, headed for forever, and I don't want to wake up from this dream. But I'm keeping it the best I can. You just smile, you don't understand when we say I love you. We don't mean the same thing. If you open your eyes, we could be a good thing. But when I close my eyes, I see us together, your hand in mine, headed for forever. I don't want to wake up from this dream, but I'm keeping it in.
See on page 4 that the projections need to be earthquake next Thursday.
Seriously? Thursday? Can't do that.
This is really inconvenient.
I have yoga that day.
I have no time for this.
So.
I can't do Thursday, but I can do Friday.
Disasters don't plan ahead. You can. Talk to your loved ones about how you're going to be ready in an emergency. Don't wait. Communicate.
The JEA app. With it, you may view the electric outage map, report electric outages, receive electric outage alerts, view your current account information in real time. You can even make a payment with one click. Name, account number, you're in. Convenient access with the free JEA app, keeping you connected with JEA today.
Hey guys, how are you today? Good. I'm here to talk about how with technology you can make amazing worlds. Come with me. My team and I bring the Halo world to life. Is that you? That is me. I wasn't a math genius and I knew nothing about coding. But you guys do. You guys have the power to change things. I want your job. I want you to have my job.
Steve Bowers and Cassandra Fuller welcoming you back to Six in the City, this virtual Six in the City. Matt Marshall is with us. He's the executive director of the United Way, which has had its own set of challenges out there with COVID and everything else, but has gotten involved in another project. How are y'all doing? How's
We're
the
doing
community
well.
doing, I guess, Matt?
Yeah, I mean, all things considered, we're doing well. We're still serving in the middle of all of this, as we have been from the very beginning, and so yeah, the biggest concern is just continuing to support our nonprofit partners all around West Tennessee. And
what has been the effect of all this on your fundraising?
yeah, so United Way specifically, we've had to cancel our largest fundraiser of the year, First Ladies Luncheon, which is an incredible event. We had a great speaker lined up, and based on the ticket sales we had this year, it was going to be the largest First Ladies Luncheon ever by far. And so, that's disappointing that we had to do that, but we recognize we were not the only nonprofit in that boat. So many of our nonprofit partners have had to cancel or alter the way they've done their fundraising. So even as Ginger just spoke about a few moments ago, that's been very normal. We actually sent out a questionnaire several weeks ago to kind of get a better gauge. And probably 70% of the nonprofit agencies have had to cancel or postpone events. So it's a big deal.
Okay. All right. You're here today to talk about another project that the United Way has gotten involved in. And so what is this project? How did you become kind of the focal point of it?
Yeah, so one of the events that we're doing, Julie actually talked about from the chamber at the top of the hour, which is our Be the Change film series. And so, we recognize that in this moment, not only are we dealing with the pandemic, COVID-19, But also there's a lot of conversation happening right now around the country and even our community on what justice looks like and change, positive change for the future. And so the Chamber and the United Way have chosen to partner together to offer this film series, as Juliet mentioned, every Saturday over the next month, just to kind of help begin those community conversations, but to promote unity. So we're United Way, it's in our name. We want to promote unity in our community. And so this is one way that we'll do that. And so, yeah, as was mentioned, every Saturday night at 8 o'clock, we'll be at a different part of the city, showing a different film, inviting people to come out and social distance, wear masks, as they come in and as they go. But they'll be able to bring their lawn chairs, their blankets, and be able to watch an outdoor film and be able to have something, to talk about in the midst of everything that's going on.
Where are you guys going to be at? You said you were going to be in different parts of the city. Where at?
Yeah, so this very first showing will be this Saturday at 8 o'clock at North Park. So we'll be there kind of back where the soccer fields are. And then the following Saturday will be at Lane Field at Rothrock. And so we'll be showing a film there. The third week will be at Southside High School at their South Stadium. And then on the 4th, we'll wrap up. We may end up doing a 5th film. So let me not say that we're going to wrap up on the 4th one. We'll see. But the 4th one right now is supposed to be, it's scheduled to be at Union University's Great Lawn. And so we have a great film series, 13th, the documentary 13th is the first showing. The second will be Selma. Then we'll watch The Free State of Jones, and then we'll wrap up, or potentially wrap up with Just Mercy. We may come back with the 5th one.
How are these movies selected, Matt?
Yeah, so we actually have a group of people, a group of folks that have been meeting in the community to kind of talk about the different things that are going on. One other thing that'll come alongside of this film series is actually a forum series that we'll be hosting virtually. And so that'll be in partnership with Our Jackson Home and with the Chamber as well. And so there's a group of folks that have been coming together, talking about a lot of these issues, talking about how we can progress together as a community. And so these were just movies that, several folks suggested and agreed on as great starting points for those conversations. And like I said, we'll be following up with a forum series as well, where you'll be hearing from community leaders.
Okay. Those forums then will be done each week or month or?
Yeah, they'll be each week. And so the aim right now is to have those on Thursday nights. And so we'll film those live at the Co. So we'll have a panel that's there at the Co filming it live, and it'll be streamed via Facebook Live. And so people can watch along, and then they also can, potentially have time at the end to ask questions and things like that. Okay. And so they'll be dealing on, different issues that have arisen in all of this, like criminal justice, reconciliation, all those different pieces.
Matt, the best way to keep up with that or to follow that is how?
Yeah, so all of this is advertised on Instagram and on Facebook. Okay. So as Julie mentioned, we do have an event page for all of the movies. We got the first one up.
JacksonTN.com, right? All that stuff.
Mm-hmm, yeah, that's there too. Yeah, absolutely. Okay. Yeah.
Well, good luck with this. Appreciate you initiating this effort out there and the people that are involved. And good luck with the United Way.
Yeah, absolutely.
You guys do.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Matt. And like I said, United Way, just a focal point of fundraising for key organizations in this community. We appreciate the work very much. We'll be right back with more as we continue this virtual 6 in the City.
Hey, Bobo, do trees tell each other stories?
I'm sorry. I'm afraid I don't know that.
Hey, why don't we go find out? Listen.
Do clouds take naps?
I couldn't tell you.
Dad, do stars visit their friends?
Look!
As we all take care and precautions, practicing social distancing with more time at home, we may find ourselves using more broadband too, relying on internet, television, and telephone services to stay connected to work, school, and family. JA is working hard to keep our customers, employees, and families safe while bringing vital services during this time. Keeping you connected to the essential broadband services Jackson's homes and businesses depend on is one thing you can count on at JEA today.
Leah, did you put a new dent in that? This one? No. Were you texting and driving again? Yes.
Hi, Leah.
Hi, Dad.
Sorry about your bumper.
Steve Bowers and Cassandra Fuller welcoming you back to Six in the City. I want to thank all of our guests. Always a reminder of how many different things are going on in Jackson and West Tennessee. We appreciate the work of us.
Even with the events that are going on, even with the
COVID. Yeah, it's amazing. Speaking of that, the COVID updates for the health department come up at 10 o'clock on Wednesday and Friday. Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays, we're carrying those live at EPlus TV6. They're streamed at EPlusTV6.com. Channel 7 picks up that feed as well. Those are important updates. School Board of Education meets Thursday evening. They've got some big decisions coming up soon. That's how we're going to transition back into school, and different counties are going to be handling it different ways. So those will be important discussions coming up. And we want to welcome Dr. Marlon King as our superintendent and wish him the very, very best. You got a couple of things going on with the TVA?
I do. TVA's Energy Right is doing their virtual I Spy Energy Kids workshops all throughout July and August. They're going to be offered on July the 9th at 10 o'clock Central Time, July 22nd at 10 o'clock, August 4th at 10 o'clock, and August 18th at 10 o'clock. So you can go to energyright.com/energy-monsters and find out how to register. And they'll also have a virtual home workshop that's coming up on July the 28th. So you can just go to TVA's energyright.com website and get all that information.
We've been really excited to have Will Burton with us. And Will, your music is available where?
On all major digital streaming platforms: Spotify, iTunes, Google Play, YouTube, all that stuff. It'll be under Will J. Burton.
Will J. Burton out there.
Yeah.
So
had to throw that middle initial in there.
And one of the songs you did earlier was a single release you got out now, right?
Yeah, the last song I did is called Good Thing. It was the last single I released, and I'm actually working on a new record now that should be out sometime the end of this summer or fall. So keep a lookout for that.
Well, it's been a pleasure having you on the show, Will. We appreciate it.
It's always good.
Glad to be back. Thank y'all.
We're going to let him take it away. Will J. Burton. Remember the J when you look him up out there. Will J. Burton. Yeah, Will, thank.
I cast no stones. I build no wall. I tell the truth. When the truth comes to call, I try to walk that narrow way. Sometimes I go over the lines and I won't make it back till the next day. But I cast no stone. What gives you the right to tell me my business? Good God, man, you're out of your mind. So put up your Bible, or let me get mine. I'm not dragging the whole world to hell. You're wasting my time. Don't talk with Jesus much as I should. And I don't read that good book every day like I could. But I like to stop